I took 10 aspiring property entrepreneurs and invited them to live in my 26-bedroomed hotel. Through 5 weeks of gruelling property challenges, I eliminated them one by one. You're evicted, you're evicted, you're evicted. Until all that remained was one worthy individual who I will personally mentor to reach financial freedom.
Can you believe it? 72 hours on the brushes.
Are you as slow at giving an answer as you're out painting a room?
I don't even know how he's managed to do that.
I ain't got time for your jokes. I lock myself in here.
This is The Eviction.
Welcome to the Eviction 2024, the most exciting but difficult property investment challenge. You're going to be living here at Willingham House in Cambridge doing real life property investment challenges. But every week, 2 of you will be evicted out the house. So the weakest links will be gone. And the winner, I will be personally mentoring them and helping them build a very profitable and successful property investment company. Your challenge this week is all about refurbishments and renovations. During renovations, that's where people massively miss the mark. So this week, I'm gonna put you in pairs, and each pair is gonna be given an apartment in this house. And your job is to revolutionize your given apartment. I'm gonna give you £2,000 each, and you've got 72 hours to transform within budget, within time scale, your apartment. Ruben, you're going to be partnered with Prav. Elijah, you will be partnered with Pragati. Lauren, you will be partnered with Jagan. Lavinia, you will be partnered with Bex. And Natalie, you'll be working with Shimon. Well, good luck, and off you go.
My name's Rich, I'm one of the mentors for this challenge. This is the block we've already renovated. This is what we're sort of looking for, sort of quite a modern feel to it. It's got coffee machine, microwave, fridge, obviously smart tellies connected to the internet, desk space, and it's been just about 3 months to get it to this sort of standard, and you have 3 days.
10 contestants, 5 rooms, in dire need of transformation, and a budget that will test their skills. Each team faces the same goal: turn these spaces into something remarkable, balancing style, quality, and cost. The room's future and their own hangs on their decisions now.
That one needs sorting out.
Oh my God, okay. But I don't know how to fix that, so I hope you do.
I was hoping you had an idea.
Oh, it smells as well. Do you think there's been mould here?
Bit of mould in there?
That's normally where your TV would go.
TV.
As soon as you open that door, it's got the wow factor.
Yeah, I agree.
Ooh. We've got a lot of work to do.
Do you think it's an easy job for them to do? Definitely not. I think the hardest bit is going to be the prep work, isn't it? Like, it's the sanding down, getting ready to paint. I think if they just paint over what's there, it's going to fall off straight away. Quite impressed with Ruben coming with a van with tools. I mean, that's thinking ahead, isn't it? Pragati's team, they look a little bit nervous. Maybe they looked at their rooms and thinking, well, I don't know, maybe they're bitten off a bit more than they can chew, but we'll see how that goes.
So the way I do it is, first of all, look at a brief of a design. I then do the research on getting the best prices and finding the items. So I have a staging company. I'm super busy, and we work with those that have got service accommodations or HMOs and transform them into something that is really amazing. But of course, there's a lot of pressure on me to do really well, but I'm confident I will. So at the moment we're sanding while I'm here just doing logistics, and then we're about to go out and do the collections of everything I've purchased.
So we're ready to get the room cleaned. Then we've got a few bits of filling that we need to do over on this side, bit of sanding. So we're going to do all the prep work ready for decorating.
And then brick, screw fix, B&Q, whatever. Literally.
This video, I'm sharing with you the basic principles of interior design and things you absolutely have to elevate your space.
There is a B&Q in Cambridge.
so it might be a while.
£11, cheaper than this.
It's like this for a while now.
Let's get this one. Let's get them out then. Yeah.
Whatever it take.
Okay, let's get little testers. Should grab black paint as well.
These are amazing.
Am I just not seeing things or? Did it just disappear? The whole aisle of paint.
So it needs to be part of this project. Yeah.
There, we got it eventually.
I'm Tim, I'm one of the mentors for Summing Leeds. I started in property about, 15, 16 years ago. My speciality is refurbs, designing. Right, let's go and see what these people are doing. Oh. Nothing's been done in here. I don't know where they are.
I've got a whole new bathroom suite off of Gumtree. I know my development skills are going to bring us out on top when Samuel comes in and sees that there's a new bathroom. He's going to go, bloody hell, how did they do that? That's the plan. Quote me on it when it's not done. Is Pravin in?
He's not in it.
He was gone for about 3 hours when the Tesco got a load of food. When I come back, stripped all of the wallpaper and that sort of thing. It has been Team Ruben currently leading the ship.
Most rooms are in full swing, yet one room remains untouched.
Keep in, they're not here. Where are they gone?
Is this part of a calculated strategy, or are they on the verge of a costly mistake?
We went to Wickes, we picked up a few of the paints.
What's it called?
Painting it all white.
No, not painting. Sorry, we talked about
the sandpapering.
Yeah, sandpapering. Yeah. Once you do the sandpapering, we want to be ready to be able to paint it and then put in furniture, so get the furnitures ready. Because we're really thinking about time as well here. We want to be finished by Friday morning and be ahead of the game.
Think that's possible?
The teams have a guest appearance, a serviced accommodation owner offering surplus furniture to the highest bidders. But with budgets running thin, who will secure the right pieces for their vision without blowing their budget?
What we are looking for are 2 single beds, please, with the mattresses. I'm looking at £70 for the 2 together.
So we're hoping that we can get a nice deal from you.
Do you know, you're missing one key link already. Should have bought me the cup of tea. But these 2 singles that are available have got the mattresses that sit together.
Oh, great.
Ah, bingo. I'm going to be looking at in the region of sort of 110 for those.
Oh, wow.
So I think we could start about £30 for the bed, mattress.
We think 110 is quite high. How much could you come down?
How about £70, but with a duvet and maybe a couple of pillows included and a cup of tea.
So we're here to buy some of your old SA stuff.
Well, less of the old. It is only about 6 weeks old.
So we're looking for 2 zip link beds and 2 headboards, really.
Oh, look, on cue, my cup of tea. Thank you.
They are quite faulty. They're not in the high spec.
I think it would be fair to sort of say for the 70. We were thinking 60.
I would say done and dusted with some of you.
110, all of that in.
Right now.
One deal, guys.
Amazing. Thank you very much. Cheers. This one's missing a handle.
Yeah, so...
Well, I think it's buy one, get one free on this account.
Okay, I respect that and I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
In a surprising turn, Elijah and Pragati have opted for Contractor's help, a move that stirred unease among the others.
Guys, Elijah's got contractors in.
What?
Yeah, like wallpaper, strip the walls.
Oh, that's genius idea!
Yeah, well, is it genius? They're in there now, 2 of them.
The first thing that came to my head was like, look, I'm not a builder, I'm not a contractor. What I'm really good at is networking, and I just went through my contact list quickly. I was like, you know what, I know this builder's around. Let me see what his availability is like. Whatever you can get within that budget, that works, right? So I mean, once you see quality of the room and within that budget, that's what we're going to prove and show it.
I feel that it's upped his game more than I thought. However, I don't see him planning his style and his all his furniture yet. I don't know many people doing that yet, because this is like the logistics and everything that has to be done first day.
Samuel's expecting us to do the labour and us to do the work, so that could work against him.
It is a bit cheeky to get people in.
As darkness falls, exhaustion begins to set in, yet the teams press on, unwilling to give an inch to fatigue. There's still a lot left to do.
Hello. It's about half 11, and we're not quite done yet. Over to you in the studio.
The Eviction series is sponsored by me. Come down to my crash course, tickets are £1, link in description. If you come down to the crash course, spend a day with me, tell me you watched the Eviction and I'll give you a copy of one of my books, completely free. Anyway, back to the episode.
Stay up to like 2, so now we've done the prep work, the most tedious bit, and now I think we're going to start to get to painting and decorating.
It just occurred to me today, because Lauren mentioned it, like, oh, they've got people helping them. And I'm thinking, I don't have experience in sanding down. Just because you don't have experience, you can't go and just get someone to do it, right? I don't think it's going to go down well, so.
You know what? I did think it was genius to begin with. But then after reflecting, I wasn't sure if it may be considered cheating.
We stayed up till around 12 o'clock. I had my contractors came in and he wallpapered some of these walls right now. He helped me take off sockets. Another team is coming around 11 o'clock today to help sort out the rest of the wall and bring timber patterns, in which I've negotiated the prices of, and yeah, so we're working on that.
I think Samuel's going to like it that you use contractors. You're the only team to do that.
Yeah, so evening, I worked till, was it 12? Yeah, half 11, 12.
Prav is obviously a little bit inexperienced, so I've been teaching him what to do.
I'm the more inexperienced one, but I've picked up the work quick. I've got more of the planning, the organise. He says, Prav, we need a bathroom, a sink. I'm like, I'll get that done.
And then I install it.
Exactly.
What do you mean? You can be my apprentice for sure. Yeah, boy.
Exactly.
What am I looking for the...
Was it the white one there, or was...
No, that was... Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. Oh.
So how do you think you're getting on time-wise?
Thomas, I think we're okay.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, I think so.
When do you reckon you're going to get your carpets down?
Hopefully Friday morning.
Yeah. As a last
bit.
And then stage it?
Yeah. What?
Like, people are going for carpets tomorrow morning.
Really?
Yeah. I think maybe it's a bit of a struggle putting carpets down on a Friday and then staging, but I mean, it's up to them, isn't it?
And it doesn't help, I don't know what I'm looking for.
Hi guys, how's it going?
Oh, good.
Is this second coat, first coat?
Second.
Second coat. Painting done?
Yes. So tonight we're doing second coat on here. We've literally only got this wall to finish.
Are you going through the night tonight, or?
I don't think we're gonna need to.
I think they're probably the team that are the most ahead, I think. And their plan is impeccable. They know exactly when everything's happening. They're pestering to get carpets down first thing because they want them down. I think they're really ahead.
Right, you're going to tell me something about this room.
Yeah. So I know it looks right this second that we're quite far away, but I'm very confident that come tomorrow morning we're going to be looking pretty shipshape.
And what's the idea with the...
With the blue. Basically, I just thought that we could try and jazz it up a little bit. I hate this pattern tile. I thought that it would be nice to try and add some colour in there.
My thoughts on the blue tiles, I don't like it. I don't think it looks good. I dread to think what someone's going to say to that. He'll have something to say, I know he will. It depends what they do with the main room. The main room's still going to have a wow factor to it. Not just have the bathroom have a wow factor to it. I feel I'm not much help to them because they're not asking for advice, but
Jagan and Lauren, I like the colours they've used, and I think they're up there with the ones that are nearly ready, but they haven't touched their bathroom.
Shut up. I can't. Oh God, I'm so relieved. See ya.
this looks very interesting.
We're naming the room Ocean Rise. The actual concept was made because you've got the ocean blue and sunrise is yellow, so that's why you've got the blue and the yellow. We wanted to mix it, so Ocean Rise, but the ocean is also physically rising in the room.
But you're supposed to finish the painting tonight.
I know. The only thing is, we could have finished the painting, but now we've got such a brilliant idea and concept. It's just gonna look extra better. So we're gonna be.
So have like dark blue, then the light blue, then the white.
Yeah.
Sunrise.
So it's a nice little gradient.
Ocean Rise.
It's worth it.
Interesting is the word I'd use. They're delegating and getting contractors in to do it. So it depends how much they can do. Because I don't think they're working their skill set in doing that work. So get someone else in to do it for them. Hopefully it'll work for them. We'll see what happens.
He's just pooed himself. Oh, how undignified. Oh, the poor thing.
I'm absolutely exhausted. I think because of the time pressure, we've been working really hard into the night. Well, we put the paintbrush down at 4 and we're up again at 7:30 this morning. I haven't seen Ruben's room. Why? I've heard it's navy blue. That's interesting. So whose idea was it to paint the tiles?
Fine.
Okay, and I've no regrets?
Not currently.
What made you do that?
I just wanted to add some colour to the bathroom, and I hated all of this pattern. I thought it just looked horrible. And
Are you going to paint this over as well then?
No, that's what I was saying.
Okay, so you've still got the pattern you don't like?
Yeah, exactly.
Cool. Makes sense. You know what? We all do our things differently.
I plan to be well ahead with the paintwork. Prav was struggling to get it all done, so I had to jump on the rollers.
Painting a bit slow. This is my first time actually painting. Yesterday it took me an hour and a bit. Today it took me 20 minutes. And yeah, I've finally learned how to use a paintbrush on walls.
One of my weaknesses with organisation, but right now we're in a rush.
We need to actually get the gloss ready, paint the doors, but I've got a contractor coming 1 o'clock and then 6 o'clock as well. So we're working hard and smart basically.
A lot of partners are talking shit about their partners and teammates. They're saying, you know what, bless them, I have to teach them, it's their first time. But they need to understand, like, certain people have their different strengths and weaknesses, because when it comes to the next challenge, if they're on the advantage, then joke's on them.
Who's been talking about their partner?
Alright, Lauren.
Yeah, so the painting's going good. I've got some yellow paint. We've painted a wooden headboard yellow and we're going to do a feature wall in the corner where the kitchenette's going to go.
Where's Jagan?
Eating. He just kind of listens to what I say. He's not done loads of handiwork before, so it's been a bit of a learning curve for him, I think. Well, it arrived today and he's been trying to put it up for about 2 hours. But I don't even know how he's managed to do that. How the fuck has he done that, bless him?
I've come out by about an inch and a half and the damage that we walked up. Got my teammate in and she's just panicking, and just because of that small thing, rather than finding solutions and stuff like this. Well, it just kind of feels like we're kind of walking a bit separately now. She's kind of like wanting me to be everywhere at the same time.
If I didn't know what to do, I dread to think what the state of the room would be like.
The problem I'm having right now is you are trying to micromanage too much.
We haven't got time to sit around and I didn't want you to
now.
think I was micromanaging you. I'm just trying to get shit done. That's it. There's
No.
nothing personal against you whatsoever. I'm just trying to get shit done.
I know I came past you a few minutes ago and obviously a few heated words were taking place, so I thought, leave them to it. Look, you're tired, put it aside, work as a team and find a solution. And you've got to have that mindset. How do you get past this?
Jacob, just to clarify, I've never not thought that we were a team. I gave you some space, came back and I was like, cool, let's just get on with it. Like, I was happy to just come back in and carry on.
No, it's fine. I totally forgotten. I don't even remember what happened anymore. So if we've talked about it, it's done. All right, that's cool. That's all good. All good, all good, all good.
We'll uncover it and hope that nobody moves it.
What's going on?
You can't find the paint nowhere, bro. I've travelled everywhere.
Bro, just show him the photo of the paint and say, all right, have you got anything similar that's the same? It's a satin finished white paint, bro.
Okay, bro.
Nice one, thank you.
Yeah, alright, cheers.
Cheers.
Oh.
Bloody hell.
Bugatti, what are you thinking? Light turquoise?
Yeah, ocean blue.
Okay.
It's me again.
Yes, Tim.
Good news. They're about to put your carpet down.
All right, bad news.
Well,
we need to get rid of this.
You're going to have to clean this up because they're about to come in.
As you can tell,
the
we're
floor
not
has
messy
to be
people.
totally clear.
That's fine. We've worked very hard painting this, make sure it's all precise with the colours, and then we need to finish this bit.
Nice of you to tell me that, but no time's against you, so I think the priority is now get this off the floor and clear
Yes.
up. That's the good news.
That's the good news.
See ya.
All right, see ya. Let's get this.
Oh, Elijah, what's this? Where was this?
That's for the bathroom.
Okay.
Guys, when the new carpet goes down, make sure you cover it when you're painting.
We will.
It's the final night before eviction, and under mounting pressure, cracks are starting to show. It's make or break time, and the contestants are feeling the strain.
Bugatti, be careful with...
What's going on here? You're not going to put a rug over that because you weren't on the door otherwise.
Wow, someone's had a mischief, haven't they?
How did that happen?
It's fine, we can't even complain now, let's get this shit done. And I was doing an extra touch, so I was like, before we get in this room, shoes off. Came walking through, boom, big Air Forces. I'm just annoyed.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Or it's a bit of a tie-dye special, you know? Carpet, lovely streaks. Wha-bam! Abstract art, blue. Was it Bugatti who kicked it? I would never have thought that.
With the clocks winding down, the teams are locked in a last-minute race.
He's still painting. Can you believe it? 72 hours on the brushes. Neither can I.
Every choice, every final touch, these are the moments that can make or break their efforts.
Okay guys, we've got an hour left before Samuel gets here.
Can you get me the door handle and the square bar off the pool table, please?
Where's it? In the pool room?
In the pool room? I ain't got time for your jokes. I locked myself in here. We need the handle and the door bar. It's all on the pool table. Hey. Thank you very much.
The rooms are complete. It's time for my inspection. I'll be examining every detail from the colour schemes to the craftsmanship. This isn't just about aesthetics, it's about vision, execution, and the ability to deliver under pressure. Natalie and Shimon, really good to be fair. I wouldn't say luxury, but it looks ready for rent. I can't see any bodged paintwork, yellow and grey throughout. If all the rooms are to this standard, I think I'll be pretty happy. Good, set the bar high. Lauren and Jagan's room. I mean, this looks just a little bit basic, kind of says cheap to me. Got a really tacky open wardrobe thing going on. It just looks a bit rushed, this room does. I like what they've done in the corner there, that looks quite pretty. Bathroom's okay. I mean, look, at least it's clean. Even stuff like this, like when you've just got a cheap and tacky chair. Oh my goodness, holes in the table. What's going on over here? Surely they didn't buy it like that. And then they've strategically covered it. It's just not good enough, really. So Pragati and Elijah's room, dirty door. I don't know where the door number is. Paint on this. This is a bad first impression right away, but let's hope that the room is spectacular on the inside. Oh dear. What happened to my colour code that I gave them? It's pretty clear that we wanted a yellow and grey theme throughout, and they've gone with blue and turquoise. Oh, the bed isn't even made properly. I'm really disappointed in this room. And look, the light's falling off. Why is that not even stuck on the wall properly? All this stain in here. It looks like they've dropped some paint or something on the floor. If I was a guest staying here, I'd be thinking, is that towel being used? Is it dirty? Is it paint on the light switch? And look as well, if you're going to paint it turquoise, at least make the paint look nice. Look at this. Different shades of blue. Blue, turquoise, yellow, black. I need to get out of this room. It's interesting how they've got a totally different feel. They've gone for twin. You could always push it together and make it a double bed as well, which is ideal because you've got flexibility for guests. I love the little touches that they've got. Coffee pods, coffee machine, little leave feedback here with a QR code. I mean, I like the black and gold as well. It's got a very royal kind of classy feel to it. Oh my goodness. What is it with these people not knowing how to just fix a toilet seat down? This isn't ready really to rent. If a guest came here with the bath looking like that and a toilet seat that comes off in your hand, you'd be leaving a bad review, and I just cannot afford to be having bad reviews, so they've done good. It's just a shame they just didn't finish the final touches. Ruben and Praveen's room. I mean, there's nothing unique about it. It's very basic. They've painted it, put a bed down. It looks a bit bare. I mean, they've got like one picture, which doesn't really go. I'm sick of turquoise. I mean, this whole setup, it looks like I've just been set out to have a cheap dinner at Brewery Fair or something. It looks like they've got a new bathroom in here, which is, it's amazing, to be honest, that they managed to get a new bathroom. That bath is extremely small. And these tiles don't go one bit. And it does look very dark and gloomy and depressive. Basic. Let's go see them. The teams have put their all into these rooms, but in the end, only those with the sharpest vision and the strongest execution will remain. Today, we'll find out who will stay and who will be evicted. Great, welcome back to the boardroom. I've been in all the rooms. There's some impressive rooms and there's some slightly disappointing rooms. You didn't have a long amount of time. At the same time, it was just one room and there was two of you. And some of the paintwork was really not good. Paint on light switches, paint on the bath. I mean, it's a bit embarrassing. What happened in your team, Ruben, in your room?
So I knew that I wouldn't be able to excel and stand out further than some of the other good creative heads we had here. So I wanted to add value to your hotel and redo the full bathroom basically.
I saw that,
on the cheap.
I mean, I was impressed that you managed to get a new bathroom in the time, albeit the bath was very small. The tiles were good, but very oppressive colour in my opinion. I don't know what happened there.
I wanted to paint them, and then every paint colour that I was looking at was either grey or white. And
grey was the colour scheme.
Yeah.
Grey and yellow. So why you choose a dark, oppressive navy blue over a grey is baffling. The actual main room was pretty basic. Was Ruben your team leader?
Essentially, it
was he? Because that's really interesting. Because I don't remember saying that there was team leaders in these groups. Yeah. Why would you just assume a position inferior? It doesn't make any sense. Like, what does that say about you as an entrepreneur? The fact that you go, yeah, he's my team leader, and I'll run around like a lapdog apprentice.
Hey Ruben, I never knew what you were doing. I was your mentor. You didn't come to me once for advice.
That concerns me a little bit though. I mean, the fact that you had Tim there as your mentor, who is an interior designer, has done countless refurbs. Not once did Ruben ever ask.
What I see personally was Ruben sending Pravov to go and pick up stuff, basically.
So you were Ruben's apprentice, and Ruben didn't ask mentors for any help. It's not great. What are you saying? What happened?
I'm going to say that the rooms were in quite a bad state, but to the standard that we managed to get them to, it's a complete 180.
I think your team personally were worst out of all of them for time. When we said to you on day 2, how do you think you're going? You thought everything was going okay, but you were really behind.
Bex's room, when I went in, I mean, the toilet seat just came off in my hand. If I was staying at a hotel and I needed to use the toilet and the toilet seat came off in my hand and wasn't fixed the toilet, that would be a bad review right there. And a bad review is money straight out the business. And it's like, what? How long does it take to just fix a toilet seat to a toilet?
Yeah, just a few minutes. That was overlooked.
A few minutes. Such a big deal, really.
Yeah.
Lauren and Jagan, you had the same budget as everybody else.
Yeah.
But your room was basic and other rooms looked luxury. The paint was everywhere. The door, patchy.
I did some of the doors.
Have you not heard of putting masking tape on things you don't want to get?
Oh, we certainly did.
Well, it didn't look like it. Got to use your common sense, right? We're in a £2 million hotel. There was holes in the table. What happened with the table?
So that was me. While I was building it, screws went through it.
Oh, it was the screws' fault. The screws just went through it.
No.
Nothing to do with you. Elijah, your room. How did you guys get on together?
I think quite good. Apart from today, I spilled paint on the carpet, which did delay a few things.
The room was a mess. The towel was just flung on the shower board. The bed wasn't made properly, it was messy. The paintwork was shoddy. So, I mean, I'm glad that I didn't go in your room first because I would have had a heart attack thinking, what have I done? What have I let myself in for? And also interestingly, not only was your room terrible, but you had people coming in and contractors helping you do the work, right?
Yes.
So you got two of you on one room, but that just wasn't enough. You needed more. How many workmen did you have in total, Bugatti?
6.
6 including you two?
Including us two, 8.
8 people on one room. So if you were refurbing a house, do you think you need maybe like 24 people?
Look, if you're going to bring people in, make sure they can do the job. The floor in your room is a joke. It's a complete disaster, that floor.
It's like the blind leading the blind. We don't know how to make a bed, we're spilling paint everywhere, we're bringing in a bunch of people that also don't know what they're doing, and I mean, it's not looking good. If I had a full property that needed to be refurbed, of everybody, the last people I'd put on the planet to oversee it would be you two. There's some of you that have done a really good job. I think Bex and Lavinia, I mean, your room, bar the toilet seat, generally looked fantastic. So you two are definitely safe. We've prepared a nice cocktail party and some drinks, so you guys can go and enjoy. Off you go.
Thank you.
Natalie and Shimon, your room looked fantastic. I'll be very happy to let a guest come and stay in the room. I think you can go and enjoy some cocktails. So off you go. My problem wasn't so much just the room, it's more, are you a team player, Ruben? And same with you, Prav. My issue with you is that I don't see any leadership skills. I don't see that you're taking ownership, making things happen. I mean, driving off to the wrong B&Q and being out the building for 4 hours when you've only got 3 days. Is that true?
It wasn't 4 hours.
So did you go to the wrong B&Q?
No, they just didn't have the paint in stock, so I had to drive around trying to find the paint so I could start
Did go to the
painting.
wrong B&Q. There's one round the corner from it, and he's driven all the way from Huntingdon to Cambridge.
Paint for what?
Just satin white for the doors. We'd run out of satin white for the doors.
So you just needed some satin white paint and you were gone like a headless chicken for 4 hours. Jagan and Lauren, I thought your room, I said it was a bit basic. However, I think it was decent. I think overall you worked well as a team. Neither of you two will be evicted. So I think you can go and enjoy some cocktails as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, off you go. So I'd love to hear your thoughts, starting with Elijah, on, of the 4 of you, 2 people need to go. Who do you think absolutely must be evicted tonight? Are you as slow at giving an answer as you are at painting a room? My goodness, Elijah, who should be evicted? It's a simple question.
Overall, I think Prav was weaker in this challenge compared to Ruben.
I mean, personally, I'm wondering whether you should be evicted just because it took me like 3 minutes to get a straight answer out of you. You know, in business, you need to be direct and quick. What are you saying, Gatti? Who should be evicted?
I think Praveen should as well. Prav could speak up more, and if he doesn't like something, he could say it as well.
Right, what do you think, Prav?
I totally disagree with both of them. When I try to have my input, for example, the tile situation,
yes,
I voiced my opinions, but he completely ignores my input.
Okay, I disagree. Yes, I did overrule you, but we did speak about it and we did have a discussion about that.
Yeah, but with you, it's always, I want it this way, and that's it, full stop. You have no teamwork.
Why didn't you voice that to me?
Because...
Why are you going to bottle it up and then come out in the boardroom? I told you every time that you were being slow. I've voiced every opinion of my concerns about the project.
But you are just a self-centered player. I'm always the one who wakes up first, goes bed last.
Disagree. Every morning I've texted you saying that I'm there at 7:30. You were never there first thing in the morning. I'd given you the list of what you needed to do. Wake up in the morning. Why is that not being painted? Oh, I forgot. You had no time management skills, and everything was always tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow.
Why do you think it's always tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow when I stayed up all night trying to fix the paint?
And you were useless all day today.
It's difficult for me, Prav, because everybody around the table has all said you when I say who should be evicted.
I still don't think it should be me that's evicted because of my work ethics as well. For example, Brigatti, I never once saw her putting in the hard labour as much as Elijah did.
Yeah, I was driving as well.
No, I'm not on about driving. Every time I went to talk to Elijah, he goes, oh, where is she? She's not here. Oh, she's gone to take a nap. Like,
no, I never went to take a nap. What was that? That was literally a lie.
Who was a harder worker out of you and Elijah?
I'd say myself.
It's quite clear that it's myself. I think I was definitely the hardest worker. I literally...
Yeah, but I came up with the concept of Ocean Rise as well.
I mean, Ocean Rise was the name of the room, right? But actually in the challenge you were drowning. I will have to start making decisions. I mean, straight away, Prav, it's not easy when everybody around the table is saying you need to be evicted. I know you've said you're hungry, which I have no doubt in, but unfortunately on this occasion, you're evicted. So now it's between the 3 of you. Some of the stuff that Prav said, Ruben, about you in terms of, it does sound like you kind of just ruled the roost. I mean, what I want to see from you in your future is I want to see you working well as a team. I want to see a little bit more humility and ultimately utilising the people around you better. I think you'll learn from this challenge moving on forward, so I think you can go back to the main house.
Thank you very much, I appreciate it.
One of you is going to have to be evicted tonight, so Pragati, why should it not be you?
I have a lot of resilience. I bring a lot to the table. I called so many cleaners, showed so much resilience.
Elijah, why should you not be evicted tonight?
First of all, with the whole being creative and going out the comfort zone in getting network in around the area. I try to be too kind sometimes, which is one of my things that I'm working on. And yeah, I definitely feel like I was a stronger candidate.
You were there present most of the time, and physically you were more able, so you were able to carry more of the heavier things. I'm also in the background, getting the things together, pre-planning.
I mean, Elijah, I asked you a simple question, which was, why should you not be evicted? At times, it seems like you can hardly string a sentence together. You haven't defended yourself at all. You've not been fiery. That really concerns me.
I do understand, Samuel. In this situation in particular, I feel like my actions has defended me more so. I'm not in a state of survival where I need to say certain things to make myself look good.
You're not answering his questions. In my point of view, I'm thinking, actually, Samuel could be right and say, you should go because you are not defending yourself here. Pregatti, I think, could make it better going forward. But at the moment, you're not selling yourself here.
I mean, I've heard great things from Tim and Rich about you all week. In my mind, when you and Pregatti were left, I was thinking in my mind, Pregatti's gonna go. But she's handled herself so much better than you in this boardroom meeting. Elijah, you've irritated me in this boardroom meeting. And to be honest, I'm very worried about how we'd continue working together. You've skirted around my basic questions. You don't seem to have any fire or get up and go. Pregatti, I don't think you've brought as much to the table as Elijah has this week. I have to look at the results of the given challenge. So I've made my decision. And on this occasion, Pregatti, I'm sorry, you're evicted. I need more from you in these boardroom meetings.
Yeah.
In the next challenge, if I sense weakness, you're out. Yeah? All right, off you go.
I understand where they're coming from, but I still think that was the wrong decision. Ruben, he's self-centered, always I. Tried to voice my opinions. He's always like, nah. But, you know, he loves it that much, he locked himself in.
Feeling bittersweet. I feel like there's a lot in me that I can bring to the table. I literally said to him, I hope you win. I am rooting for him. He has it in him to succeed. This atmosphere I cannot find anywhere else, but I'm going to use this to just kind of do bigger, better things, make amazing networks and just thrive in business.
Whatever happens, happens for a reason. This is just going to motivate me more just to go work harder, be a better person. So I see this as an opportunity to grow, to learn.
And I want to fill these rooms tonight.
Okay. Yes!
You've damaged my business.
Well done. Why am I getting emotional? This video doesn't make sense at the minute. Do we know enough?